Hey there, it's Chuck with RoticBuilder.com and MTG the Journey, and we are here with Game 2 of our Golgari Splash. We have won the die roll, so we will play first. I don't think we're going to be able to keep this, as we don't have our green source here, and that is definitely going to be a necessity at this point. We do have Devour Flesh on board, but I'm just not really comfortable keeping this without having that green source. So yes, we will mulligan, and again we miss out on the green source. That is awful. And this looks a little bit more keepable, so no, we won't mulligan to 4. We'll start off with our Golgari here. See what we're up against here. He has a Rakdos Golgari, comes in tapped. That's disappointing. Definitely we'll play this Temple. So we have double coursers on board here. Devour Flesh is actually fine. And it looks like we're probably up against some sort of Rakdos deck. Could be Jund. We will go ahead and throw out a courser here. See what happens. Sylvan added on the top. We'll say go ahead and see what he's got. He's going to Dreadbore that, which is fine with me, as I have another one. But at this point, I think I will just throw out this carry added, as it gives me access to more mana here. A Rakdos Keyrune. Alright, looks like Rakdos mid-range at this point. Go ahead and throw out the Deadly Recluse here. Pass turn back. I'm fine with the waiting game here. We'll see what goes on here. Underworld connection seems pretty good. And we hit another courser, so courser is coming down this turn, whether he likes it or not. Hopefully we hit a land off the top here. We do not. It is Polukranos, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's fine. And he also has Dreadbore still available here. We went and swing in with the Deadly Recluse here. Get in for 1. Hopefully he pings himself for 1 to draw a card here. He will. So down to 18. He knows we have the Polukranos on top of our library here. And we do have the ability to cast it at this point. He's tapping a lot of mana here for a Storm Breath Dragon. So we are going to be taking 4 this turn. But we have the answer to that. in hand, so that's not really a huge issue. We will go ahead and play our temple here and gain back a life. We'll put that on the bottom of the library. That's not really all that relevant right now. We have an abrupt decay on board. Go up to 17 here. And I think we will just go ahead and chuck out Polukranos here, and we'll leave our Death Touch Reacher here, able to block. We'll swing in with Courser, grab another 2 life off of him. He's gonna devour flesh. I'll get rid of Sylvan Caryatid here, that's fine. As I don't really need it at this point. See what he's got here. And I've got his underworld connections next turn, as soon as I draw, so that'll be pretty nice. He has Master of Cruelties. I don't think that has haste though, so we still have the answer in hand for that. That's fine. He's gonna lightning strike that off. So we will be taking another 4 here. Which is fine. So we'll go black, black. And we will just go ahead and get rid of that Master of these. As I don't like it. And I don't have the ability to get rid of anything else this turn. So I guess the play here is just to go ahead and swing with both here. Deal 6 to him. Get him down to a 10. Or 7 actually, it'd be down to 9. And that's actually down to 8. So that seems pretty alright to me. He has a double Stormbreath Dragon now. So that's a little bit scary. So we'll go black-green here. Chuck out the Deadly Recluse. And we are going to go black, green here and devour flesh to him here, making him sacrifice one of his storm breath dragons here. And we'll get him down to F5. But if he has another storm breath dragon, we're in real bad shape. He has Dreadbore maybe, or Hero's Downfall. He falls my Deadly Recluse here. So this is going to be pretty close here. Does he have... Oh man, he has another one. No, he doesn't. What does he have here? He's got a Monstrosity, taking it up to a 7. And it deals 2 damage to me. That's pretty sweet. So he get that way. That's fine. So we'll go on to game 2 here. That's fine. We've got the mortars in hand. He's Storm Breath Dragons. And a lot of times that first game is just all about finding out what you got to get rid of here. So we're in mortars here. I don't think Pithing Needle's really worth it. Don't think that's really worth it. The Regenerate would be nice. But maybe we just bring in this other Downfall here. And we'll get rid of one of the bows again. And again with the Experiment 1s, I think we can deal with getting rid of a couple of those. And I think that's fine. I think we just go with that. Yes, we will play first. And let's see here. We have access to those, and we have Sylvan Caryatid on board. So no, we won't mulligan. Start off with Temple here. If it's a land, we'll probably keep it, especially a black land at this point. Gruul Guildgate's fine. We'll put it on top. So he's going to tap a Blood Crypt here. We will go ahead and throw out Nykthos at this point. We'll get our Sylvan Caryatid on board. We have another temple here, so we'll play that out. Another Sylvan Caryatid is fine. The more mana, the better at this point. See what he throws out this turn. He is going to Thoughtseize me, so it's interesting to see what he'll take here. Probably either the Reaper or the Boon Satyr. I would say he'll probably take Boon Satyr, although Arbor Colossus is pretty scary for him. So he might take that. It's kind of a hard choice. He might even take Devour Flesh. I don't know. Pretty tough call at this point as to what he sees as being threatening. I mean, any of these are good cards to get rid of. So he gets rid of the Reaper, which is fine. So we'll add green and green and 1 and flash in Boon Satyr here. And then we'll play the Gruul Guildgate here. And let's look at this real fast. If I tap 2, I can add 3. So that doesn't really do anything this turn. So we'll just go ahead and do this. Keep the Devour Flesh open. And swing in with Boon Satyr this turn, which he might have the Dreadbore, which it looks like he does. He has a Devour Flesh, so we'll go ahead and get rid of our Sylvan Caryatid that we don't need. And we have him down to a 14 already. He's going to Mortars off our Boon Satyr, which is fine. We will go ahead and cast Arbor Colossus here. He's Doom Blading. So he has a ton of removal here. Seems pretty good. So he shocks here for a Storm Breath Dragon. Seems pretty good. We have a Polukranos on board here, but for right now, we are just going to go ahead and Devour Flesh him. And then we'll add green, green, 1 and white, and throw out Polukranos this turn. See if he gets removed next turn. He has Mogus. Seems pretty good. We have Deadly Recluse on board here. So we'll go ahead and throw that out. See if he's got an answer here for Polukranos. Doesn't look like he does at the time. Now he has the answer for Polukranos. And he has an Underworld Connections here. And he has no cards in hand. Now he has 1 card in hand. I'm not going to sacrifice a creature here. We have another Sylvan Caryatid, which isn't great, but it works. And we'll just bide our time here. He's going to draw another card here. He'll downfall my Deadly Recluse probably here. Another Underworld Connections. And we have Domri now, so that seems pretty good. So we'll go ahead and +1 him. It is not what we want, but that will work. And he's going to just keep killing himself a little bit at a time here. He's got the downfall summary. One of them was a land, so I'm guessing the other one's probably removal as well. Don't want to sacrifice a creature at this point. We want to add green and black. Get rid of one of his ways to draw mana here. So he's going to go ahead and tap it, pay 1 life to draw his card before it dies. So overall, this deck is super grindy, but he's getting in there pretty quickly with his stuff, and Underworld Cerberus is going to be a huge issue. That guy's just going to wreck us to death. So we literally have to get another creature on the field this turn, or that dude is just going to tear us apart. And we have a downfall to deal with it. So that in and of itself is pretty nice. So now we have a lot of options here as to what we want to do. And I think we're going to go ahead and throw out Boon Satyr here. We'll attack with Deadly Recluse. And see what we have coming up here. He's got the Doomblade again for the Boon Satyr. What has he got here? Storm Breath. That's bad, but not as bad as it could be. Don't want to take the life at this point. We have 2 Arbor Colossuses in hand. So we'll see what he's got here. We are not going to attack this turn. We'll throw out Arbor Colossus. Say go ahead. And this is getting pretty sketchy here. He's looking for an answer for that Arbor Colossus. He needs removal for it. What kind of trick does he have here if he attacks? End of turn here, he's going to cast something else. He's got 4 tapped. Decided against it, maybe? What do you got? So we are not going to sack a creature, we're just going to take 2. Which may be what he wanted. Don't really know. But I think we're going to go ahead and swing in here. Now what's he got? He's going to overload. It's going to monstrosity and it's going to deal 5 damage to me. Wow. Yeah, that'd do it. So stupid move on my part. Should have played around that, but nothing I can do there. And I can't ditch anything out of my hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would have been the 6th if I would have shocked myself to monstrous. So yeah, he gets me there. So we could have come out on top of that one, but didn't because of the fact that I didn't look at my cards. So if anything comes out of this, you should definitely look at your cards. So once again, there's another mistake that I won't make. So alrighty, on to game 3 here.